Yes, sir. My name's Zakashi, guys, and in this video here, we're going to be doing an equipment awakening guide. A lot of people have been asking me for equipment awakening guides because basically in the game, right now at this point, equipments have become way more valuable than they've ever been, simply because every time a new unit drops, they drop an awakening equipment because the game's been out for a while. On top of the fact they drop platinum equipment, so in general, equipments have just become more valuable. So a lot of people have been trying to build their team so they can have the most effective team against other people in PvP. Is only natural. So I'm going to be producing this video. I don't think I've ever produced an awakening equipment video specifically, so hopefully this guide here is going to be useful, just to show you some insight so I know what I'm talking about. I have a very good team right here. I have some awakening equipment, and you can see that it's fully red slotted. This is the maximum capacity of a team that you can reach. So I've been building this team for a very long time. It's not easy, and a lot of things I'm gonna tell you in this video might not be exactly nice to hear, but it's the truth of how the game works. So hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this video. If you haven't already, make sure to press the subscribe button, man. We are on this grind to 40,000 subscribers at the time I'm making this video. All my social media links are going to be on the bottom of the screen. This is the YouTube channel, but we got a Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and a Discord link, all in the description below. Yeah, I'm showing you some of my Z equips, so I've got a lot, and I'm just gonna guide you through. I'm not gonna waste any more of your time. Let's get into the video now. Now, the first thing you need when it goes to equipment awakening is that you need the actual memories. You need the memories. The memories are the most important thing, because without the memories, you won't get anywhere. You can have all the resources in the world, but if you don't have the memories, you're done. So where to get them? You go to menu, go to exchange shop. I'm gonna show you step by step. You scroll down, and this shop here, ZENKAI Ultra Space Time Rush. Now, if you open up this exchange shop here, you can see there's 3 sections. ZENKAI Souls Other, at the time I'm making this video anyways. You go to Other, and in this section here, this is where you get the memories. You can see I want to see Teamwork, Family Kamehameha memory, Believe in Yourself Gohan memory, Truth of the Survival Game, and so on and so forth, all the way down. Now, I'm not here to tell you what awakening equipments are the best, because this is not the type of video that is. Obviously, equipment will actually come out later in the game in the future that are way better than the ones I'm showing you right now as well. So this is not that type of video, but this is just where you get them, and they're the first thing that you need to actually have equipment awakening. So yeah, that's step 1. Step 2, you need fragments. Now, fragments are equally as important as the memories. They're like the resources equivalent to soul boosting when you level up your characters. They're in the exact same place. So if you go to menu, exchange shop, and you look for the ZENKAI Ultra Space Time Rush shop, you go in there, and then you go to other, and they're at the bottom. This isn't the only place to get them, but they're the main place to get them. I also want to put out that you should also be able to get them from ZENKAI USTR anyways. So you need to play ZENKAI Ultra Space Time Rush to actually get the rush medals. And if I just open up 3 here, if you look at the point rewards, you can see you can get some of these rush medals. They don't actually have them anymore, which is quite unfortunate. They used to actually drop some, but you get the rush medals from here. And then with the rush medals, you can actually use those in the ZENKAI Ultra Space Time Rush exchange shop. Then you can get fragments. I have a video on how to get fragments. There's not many ways, but I'll link that in the description and in the pinned comment, so you can know what you can get both of those. Very, very useful. Very, very useful. Now, you know that you need both of those, and you got both of those. The next thing is actually getting your equipment awakened. So you go to menu, what you want to go to is characters, then you press equipment, which is at the bottom right there. Then you have the button at the top, it says equipment awakening. You can go ahead and do that. Now here you'll get your list of equipment memories that you bought. If you don't have them, or if you have them, whatever. I have it sorted so that it's like this: descending, number, owned, and then this one it filters owned and not owned. I'll only use owned for the moment, so you can just see the ones that I do have, so we're not filling up my screen. In this case, it depends on which one you actually want to use. So I'm actually going to be going for this one here. I've actually been trying to get it for my Beast Gohan at the moment. So you can use the how to get, which will show you that you can actually get from the ZENKAI Ultra Space Time Rush shop the memory. But I already have 3. You can see up there. And I actually want to make another one. So you go to select, and this you'll see that you get brought up with this section here. Now there's a lot of questions that come out with this section here, and I want to tell you that it doesn't matter what slots the equipment you have when you put them into the material section. So you can see here I need an A slot. I don't even think I have one. Like, I can press auto select, and I might have to come back to the point where I do, but let me show you what I mean. So if I actually go to B, where they showed me I had Bs, it doesn't matter what equipment I put into there. So don't put your good equipments in there thinking that if I put in better equipments, I'll get a better outcome. That's not how it works. For some reason, Legends doesn't reward you for putting better equipments into the Equipment Awakening. Maybe it might make the game too easy. I don't know, but they've never done it like that. So you can put in literally the most trash equipments. Like you can see, I have a lot of these bees here that are very useless to me. I would put these ones in, and then literally here I can do the same thing. So if it's a silver, you can just use gold. So don't stress about getting gold equipments, even though you can use, don't stress about getting silver equipments because it's asking specifically for silver. It just means minimum silver rarity. Gold is more valuable than the silver ones, so you can put the gold ones in and it will still take the place of the silver ones, which is actually very, very useful to know, because you don't want to be fetching different equipments all over the place looking for the best silver equipments and trying to get them to a B slot. It's a lot of brain power that you don't need. You can just go ahead and get gold equipments and actually just put them in the slot that you want to put them in, which is very useful. Then of course the main important thing is that you need the non-awakened version of the equipment you're trying to awaken. So in this case, it's this one here. You can see I can't go into it. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm actually going to show you something very useful to actually fetch the equipment that you want. So if you actually go into equipment and then you actually go to archive, you can actually filter it by what you want. So I already had it there because I was doing it earlier. But if I'm looking for the equipment, you can see there's a lot in the archive. If you know what tag the equipment actually suits, then you can actually just look for the tag. So in this case, I'm using Sun Family. The equipment fits Sun Family. Then I can go to how to get. I can actually exchange, and I can actually get a lot of them. So I'm going to exchange those. But then obviously, like it said, the requirement was A. So I can actually back out here, assuming that my game doesn't freeze. Please, Legends, please. Unfortunately, for some reason, every time that I actually buy equipments using that method, it just freezes my game. It's just connecting for a long moment. But mind that, you go into your equipments now, you can see I've got all of these. I actually got a red slot, so I'm actually going to want to keep that low key. Normally I wouldn't, but go ahead and upgrade them. It's quite a long process. You can just do that quickly. Hopefully you don't run out of resources. You just need a couple A's, like I said. If you can get at least 1 or 2, I got one there, which is nice. Hopefully I can get a second one, just so I can show you. Just quickly, I got another A, nice. You go into the Equipment Awakening section, and then you actually look for the one that you want to use. So my one's down here. I'm going to auto select again. You can look at them if you want, but it would show you anyways when you press confirm. It's using the B's. It doesn't really matter to me, but I will show you in this video as well an ideal equipment if you want to just get a lot of B's and A's, because if you can get a lot of A's out of one equipment, it's good, because some equipments will give you terrible rates and you might even get C's, but you're going to need A's out of them sometime. So I'll just show you some good equipments that you can just use to roll consistently to give you an easier time. You go ahead and awaken, and then what comes out is completely RNG. RNG means random number generator, and that just implies luck. It's random. It's completely random. I'm going to do a couple here just to show you. You cannot predict what you're going to get out of them. It's literally, you have no idea. The top slot for this equipment is 20%. I'm out of resources, so tough day for me. But if you think that, oh, you saw that I had loads of red slots, right? It just meant that I tried a bunch of times and I got lucky. The key word, lucky. There's no like method to getting good awakening equipment. There's no method to getting good equipment at all. There's ways to do it efficiently, but don't think that you're actually able to just get good equipments because you do it a certain way. It's literally just whether you're lucky or not. Are you him or you're not him? Was it destined for you or not? And that's just the way of a gacha game, man. It's unfortunate that they did it like that, but that's how it works. And that's pretty much the all around to Equipment Awakening. Hopefully that was useful. Now, if you want some equipment that you can easily get to at least B or A consistently, I advise not to use equipment medals because they're very scarce. I advise you go to the Z medal shop because it's much easier to get out of them. You can see there's this exchange up here, and there's a bunch of them. I advise you start from the bottom. The shallot one is pretty easy to get because it's shallot. It doesn't have high requirements. You should be able to actually get high up straight away. You can also use any of these ones. If they have like low slots and it doesn't ask for much, they're really good ones. And then you can just like get them to B and use them as like scraps, your materials to actually upgrade. Some of them have they're actually very difficult to actually get to at least a B. Some of them might stay at C or even like be hard to get to an A. So I just want to put that out there for you. But for the most part, it's most of these like crappy ones at the bottom. I'm going to use the shallot one for example. I'm just going to roll 30 and I'll just show you my rates with them, because for the most part some equipments have better rates than others, which should actually be common sense as well. Go to upgrade all, and you can see I've already got a C on a green slot, which is nice. Lots of them are D's. You're not seeing many F's or E's, which is what you need when you want to upgrade equipment. So I'm just going to select all of these that I got, just upgrade them all. They all go to B's, and they should pretty much all go to A's. And if you just collect a bunch of these, it makes it easy for you to awaken equipment if you need spare materials, because you don't always want to be using your main equipment, because you might want to just re-roll them so you can use them as your main material. If I go back to equipment awakening, I'll just select this one for sake. You might want to actually use it for the main slot because you don't have many resources, so you need to think about your resources. That's why I want to put this segment in there. But that's pretty much the end of the video. But yeah, man, that's gonna bring it into the video. Hopefully the video was useful. A lot of people have been asking me about this, so I felt like it was well deserved to actually produce this video alongside how to get fragments video, because they come in neck and neck. I've actually only recently got into awakening equipments, but I've got quite lucky with a lot of them. They are very, very costly, which is the main reason why I don't want to get too heavily into them, but you kind of have to. You don't have a choice. So with certain teams, you kind of just have to, and it bothers me when I get green slots on the first slot, but that's just me. If you can get a yellow slot, that's good, but the likeliness of it happening is very, very low for how expensive equipment awakening is, especially when it's just luck, man. You could be going forever, honestly. But yeah, man, press the subscribe button. We are on this grind to 40,000 subscribers. All my social media is going to be in the bottom of the screen. It's the YouTube channel, but we got Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and a Discord link, all in the description below. I don't have anything else pretty much to say. We recently hit 30,000 subscribers at the time making this video, so I can just say thank you to all you guys showing love and support. I stream every day, so if you catch me streaming, pop in and say hi, man. If you're not subscribed, press the subscribe button, man. You definitely should consider it. Pop in and just say hi. I'd appreciate it more than anything else. I think that's gonna be it for the video, man. Appreciate you guys for watching. My name is Zakashi, guys, and I will see you guys in the next one, man.